Hello, YouTube. You are also here now. I don't have any sort of sound or like music this morning, afternoon. It's 5:30. So let's just jump right into it. It's windy today. It's very windy today. My window's been rattling, so if you hear that, well, it's there. You're not going insane. Your house isn't the one that's falling apart, it's mine. Oh yeah, I suppose I should advertise. I forgot. I forgot. Yanni day today too. Thunderbolt. Let me see. I want to go to Twitter. Yeah, this is loud. Wow, that loaded quick. I didn't expect it to load that fast. I thought I had way more time. Right, game, you okay? Not upset or anything? It's a little upset. It's a little upset, but alright. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay, first we need to put on our hat. I forgot. That's important. This hat actually reduces your stamina reduction. It reduces? No, it actually it reduces the amount of stamina you use. There you go. English is my first language. So that hat is gonna actually stay on our head for most of the game, if not all of it. It's a good hat. I just realized you have hold on. We got an important thing. You showing them off for free? Showing them off for free there, Sam? You can get some socks on. You can get some socks on, bud. Just saying. Put some socks on. Alright, drinks done. No, they are done, Sam. Don't wiggle your head at me. Now it's time to take a shower and do the bathrooms.
Nice.
All right, and lastly, well, nah, not lastly. We gotta go. Cheer up, BB.
EX grenade number 1.
Ooh, been holding that one for a while. Alright. Oh yeah, nothing new on the weapon rack. So, to BB. Poke.
Tired, huh?
And now the most important feature. We can color our hat. Well, of course we can color our dumb little face crown thing, but who cares about that? When you have the hat. It's actually really cool. I like it. I'll keep it as the original color, and when people come on in, I'll ask if they want to choose the color of the hat. And then that's how we'll change it up every once in a while. But for now, we'll go with stealthy black. That's all done. I am not ready to read, believe it or not. So I'm actually going to skip that for my next rest. Get a little bit of gameplay in before we get reading. All right, let's get on out there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
All right.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Let's see, that's the only one that we need to do here. There's plenty of other ones that we've done as well. Oh man, all right. I think we'll do this delivery of the artist figurines by legendary artist SK. We'll do that. Then we'll take the prototype chiral network stabilizers there. And then we'll do our main mission as well. Oops, nope. Accept those orders. Don't want anything extra. I'm already looking pretty hefty. And it's not even counting the stuff that we're gonna get. Oh, I need another bridge boots. Okay.
Order assigned.
Okay. Take on the orders for Sam to deliver to Port Knot City, our first time going there.
This order's critical, so humor me while I review the details. Port Knot City's your first destination. You're to deliver relief supplies and bring it into the network. Lake Knot City is your second destination. Again, you'll be delivering relief supplies. You'll also be carrying prototype anti-BT weapons, which will give us a chance to see how they perform in the field. Mama will brief you on usage, so pay close attention. And Sam, as a reminder, this run is no joke. You'll be covering a record distance. Don't take any chances.
We're taking a few chances. But alright. Let's go. Sperm and eggs, preserved using chiralium, rendering the contents impervious to the passage of time. Medicine aid meds, basically, and more anti-BT weapons that we prototype. They're going to be giving us hermetic grenades, some more container repair spray, and some blood bags, which we will go over right now.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
What the fuck? Super Soaker with that Gamer Boy zombie piss. What the fuck? I hate that all of that sentence is nearly true. But yes, blood bags are filled with Sam's blood. If we use blood draining weapons, blood will be drained from the blood bags before it's drained from our body. We can store it in utility pouches.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? Might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much and you'll give yourself a
Yep, basically Sam's blood into a grenade, and hopefully it will kill it'll kill a BT or two. I actually want some more boot, please, as well. Thank you. Go ahead and load all of those onto the back.
We believe that practice makes perfect, so we've added an order to encourage you to take your new weapon to the firing range. Better to learn how to use it in a safe environment than when your life is at stake. Am I right?
It's true.
Hard work pays off in the end.
Also, hi Panda. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. So, hand grenades, container repair spray, and blood bag. And then one to go into the utility pouch we have now. And some more boot. Let's modify all this just to make sure it's all in the right place. There you go. That's a lot of cargo. A lot of extra cargo there too. So hopefully we'll be getting rid of some of this soon. But other than that, cargo were good jokes. We got fucking jokes in the stream. Cargo there. Cargo over there. Cargo to Port Knot City, actually.
Order assigned.
Yeah, overloading a bike, whatever. So on and so forth. It's fine.
Keep on keeping on.
We're just a little overweight.
Sam, the cargo you brought back from that decommissioned factory contained records of the facility's use. And while it was indeed officially abandoned, they seem to indicate that it was later repurposed. To what end and by who, we don't yet know. It may or may not be connected to the mules. The investigation continues. Head back to the Capital Knot Western Distro Center to pick up the order. We need to get to the bottom of this, for all our sakes.
More intrigue. I'm gonna be taking it slow for this, mainly to allow people to get on in, but also so I don't be breaking some shit. Also, the game is lagging. Relax, game. We're not even going high speeds. Oh, we're getting some rain. Are we getting BTs too? We'll take this bridge. A little pointless, but we'll take this bridge. No, we do get BTs. That's good. We're gonna be swiftly ignoring them. Because you know where car goes. Car goes where? Who cares about BTs if you got speed? Fuck! Right into one. Yeah, don't worry about any of that. Yeah, fuck. Alright, time to see what a BT fight is like. Hi, whale. I'm gonna be going over here. Just grab all my stuff. Don't worry about any of this. Everything is fine. See you later. See you later, whale. Alright, so as you can see, I fucked up a little bit. Just a tinge. I'm going back to my car, though. Look at all them fish.
Keep on keeping on.
Alright, so that was a BT fight. If you get caught by a BT, that's what happens. We weren't necessarily supposed to be getting into one so early, but I got a little cocky. As usual. I actually need to plan my route a little bit, because we're going to be ignoring the way station. We don't have any cargo to go there, but we do have one to go to the Ludens fan. Then from the Ludens fan, we're going to be going to the distribution center, and then from the distribution center, we're going to be going all the way to Lake Knot. So we're actually going to cross right there. Probably go right about there. Then we will try our best to go through the valley, go right into Port Knot City. Me fucking up? No. Let me actually reorder my cargo so it's a little bit more balanced. Never mind, I can't do that here. I'll do it in a second. And of course, we're going to be heading through Mule territory, but we got cars, so it should be good. Remember last time when I said it should be good though? So you know, just know that. Non-lethal. He's fine. Sorry to that guy. Or that cargo. How's it hanging? Well, I mean, you know, it's not doing great.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Let me just auto arrange my cargo so I don't bump my head on anything important. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in here without losing some stuff. Ooh, just barely. But anyways, here is your director, your figurines by the legendary artist SK.
Delivering cargo.
Just go prone. I wish I could. That would be funny.
How's it hanging, Sam? Man, if it wasn't for guys like you, we'd all be screwed. I don't think we don't know it.
Little damaged, but that's okay. It's in mainly good condition.
Man, this is fucking mint. Would have been satisfied just having it, but you had to go above and beyond.
Yep, sure. Fucked up a little bit, but that's alright. Oh, halfway to 4.
Again, really happy you stopped by, Sam. I'm a big fan of your work. Big fan.
Sure, no problem, man.
Good work. New order available. Please
Let's see, is there any orders that we can take for him? None that we want to do right now. But thank you. We will see if anyone needs a little bit of help. This needs to go to the distribution center. So yeah, sure. Help you out. Nothing else that I necessarily want to take or use. So all right. Since we took that little bit of damage there, I'm actually going to use a little bit of a container spray. Should be good.
Good job, man. Good morning, Sam. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Get back on the road again. A little bit green, but that's a-okay. Never mind, there's BTs here. That sucks. Alright, let's not zoom forward this time. Let's actually be a little bit more careful. See, me being a little bit more careful gave me a little bit more reaction time.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges on decontaminating suit.
Oh, the game wasn't ready for this area.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, let's deliver that lost cargo for that one person. Nice. And then deliver all the requested cargo, the special machines of the prototype chiral network stabilizers. Variety. There you go.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
Little scuffed, but we got there in the end. Ooh, almost level 5.
Bye, Sam.
Good work. New order available.
I don't think we're going to be taking any orders, but we are going to be going, not to the firing range, but we're going to be going to the restroom, just because BB's a little tired. Sam's a little tired. Sam needs to get cleaned up. This is the important leg of our journey. Really think you should take a shower first, Sam, but, you know, alright.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Alright. Let's quickly go through our daily routine. Take a shower. Bathrooms. Bathroom again. BB. Poke.
Tired, huh?
Also, there is a new thing though that we can look at. We can look at the hermetic grenades of level 1. Look at all that blood. Hand-thrown grenade designed for use in BT battles. A cloud of Sam's blood mixed with gas is produced when the grenade detonates, engulfing any nearby BTs. Also, Panda, if you're here, if you're still here, would you like to change the color of the Bridges hat that we have? Anyone that comes on in, I'm gonna have them ask them if they want to change the color, keep it a little interactive, and I'll let you respond as we chug down our energy drinks. Power went on. The power went off. Oh boy! Wow. Are you sure you're not going through a storm? I'm talking to you. You want to change the color hat of our color hat? I'll show you the options that we got here. We got Snow White, Stealthy Black, Bridges Orange, Navy Blue, Blood Red, Signal Green, Prismatic Purple, Omni Reflector Silver, and Chiral Gold. Maybe another tree fell on a power line or heard a zap now and the whole neighborhood is in the dark. Wow. Are you watching me on data or is your internet still up? Careful of falling trees, guys. Data? Oh wow. I mean, thank you for still watching me through that. You don't have to if you don't feel like it, but you are most welcome here still. I'm gonna go with purple because I know you like purple. No, yes, I want the colors to be changed. Confirm. Nice. I am the purple guy now. There is a ton of reading to do. I don't like purple, it's the color. Oh, I thought you liked purple. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll change it back to black. I'm sorry. I did not know. Why do you know that very specific thing though? Alright, I suppose let's get some reading in. Maybe we'll just do the emails and not, oh fuck. Oh shit. Alright, Loons fan. Thanks for the Loons, man. You're the best, Sam. You brought me some one of the kind. A Loons figurine signed by none other than the creator himself. I tried printing that with a chiral printer. That one you've got is pretty cool, but this is a national treasure. Legend has it that these Ludens figured prominently in one of the creator's games. Pre-Stranding humans, Homo sapiens, were obsessed with them, you know? It was through these works that they reached the next level and became Homo Ludens. Apparently, what they played weren't games in the usual sense, but since there wasn't any more around, we might not know exactly what that ever means. But these Ludens figurines, they were symbols of one game in particular, and I guess you could say that by collecting these figures, I'm playing a game of my own. Happy face, no problem, man. Alright, Nick Easton with delivery volume and porter grades from Capital Knot City. How are your porter grades these days, Sam? I'm sure you're aware that trying to account for all 5 factors is a basic premise, but if you're anything like me, you just want to deliver as much delivery volume as you can, am I right? So if you could, always load yourself up with a massive haul and aim for the bridge's bonus for total cargo weight. Nothing wrong with the simple approach. Of course, in the good old days, it was easier. Roads were much better back then, so all you had to do was chuck all your stuff in the back of a truck and go for a drive. Can't do that now, though. Even if you got a truck, there's usually more than they're worth. Hell, sometimes you'll just see them sitting on the side of the road, just locked and abandoned. Sad face. Yeah, why can't I use the ones at base, motherfucker? Anyway, on the bright side, since lugging big loads of cargo is so hard these days, folks are really grateful when a porter manages it. Hence the bonuses. Here at the distro center, for example, we make sure that we got plenty of food and materials in stock, but which means we have to make every delivery count. Porter, I barely know her. I dread to think that what would happen if we ran out of supplies. Sad face. Oh, and how about this for some extra motivation? I found that my obsession with delivery volume has actually made me stronger and able to even carry more. Well, I've said my piece, and so now you know how to make yourself popular around these parts. Stack your cargo high. And Jake Wind from the Wind Farm. Our hard work is paying off. Dear Sam, I wonder where you are right now. If it's somewhere powered by our wind farm, probably. If it's anyone who should be benefiting from our work, it's you. Until you brought us into the network, we can only provide power to a small region, but now we can send it all the way to big cities and beyond. Happy face. I'm still not 100% on the details, but basically transferring it via the beach means we don't suffer any additional loss due to increased distances, so it can go as far as we need it to. Good thing we kept the faith in the second expedition and kept this place properly maintained. You made our efforts worthwhile. We can't thank you enough. Benjamin Hancock from the distribution center, the meeting of chirality. Alright, sorry. Dear Sam, sorry you had to go through the trouble of chasing down that part for us, but believe me, you've done us a great service. Thanks to you, our chiral printer's finally up and running. Didn't think it would ever happen, if I'm honest, but it did, and now we don't have to rely on porters as much as before. We can make a lot of what we require with our printer. And if we ever need intel on the outside world, it's right there at our fingertips. On behalf of myself and everybody else here at the Distro Center, thanks. None of this would have been possible without you. Funny story, the other day I was using the network to read up on the word chiral and where it comes from. It turns out it's Greek, means hand. Bet you didn't know that, did you? I did, you presumptuous fuck. The text went on about how your right hand is a mirror of your image of your left, but if you only put your palms together and you point them away and lay one hand on top of the other, well, that's chirality. That's how I understood it, anyhow. It's close. What's it got to do with the network? I'm not really sure. Something about routing communications to the beach, which is basically another world like ours, but not really. So when you force elements of the two into contact, it triggers a void out. Anyways, all I know is that it's been a while. While I hope that you keep... Huh? Anyway, all I know is that while I hope you keep on doing what you do to bring us together, you'd best leave the dead out of it, you hear? Whale. Thanks. Benjamin H, the Half-Life symbol, you are really a great deliverer. Thanks, Sam. You really are as good as great as they say. I knew you could trust you. And now I'm closer to achieving my goal. But I've still got a ways to go yet. That's just one step on my journey. I'm gonna need your help again, Mr. Great Deliverer. Anyways, did you like those special glasses I gave you? Gordon glasses, I called them, as worn by one of my world's preeminent scientific geniuses. I reckon they do a good job of bringing out your natural tough guy looks. And George Baton from the Way Station, sending you likes. Still keep it on, Sam. Me, I've been practicing going outside for longer and farther each time. Thought I'd conquer my fears at one point, that I'd be making deliveries like nobody's business for long. That was before I wandered into mule territory for the first time, and I panicked and damn near dropped everything I was carrying. Guess it belongs to them now. That little hiccup aside, I managed to put up a few signs and watchtowers and other stuff I figured guys like you might appreciate, so it's not all that bad. Haven't met any other porters face to face yet, but I can tell that they're liking what I've done, as in they've given me likes. Oxy and smart drugs might help level me out, but I tell you, when someone hits you with that like, it's a feeling like no other. That confirmation that you made a positive difference in someone else's life, it's grand, man. Happy face. Anyways, good luck with everything. Sending all the love and likes. Alright, George Vuitton again. Your bridge link grade makes the world a better place. Hey Sam, sounds like you're still showing us how it's all done. And I've been making more and more deliveries myself, though, I'll have you know. The Oxy really helps me to cope with the fears, so thanks with that. Happy face. But don't go thinking that I've got ice in my veins or anything. I still panic easy and still drop plenty of cargo when I do. Sweat drops. Doubt I'm the only one, though. I've found plenty of stuff that other porters must have lost on a run. I tried to do the right thing, take what dropped cargo I can to the nearest post box and leave weapons and gear in the share lockers. Won't lie, sometimes I feel like saying fuck it and letting it lie, but what goes around comes around, right? I help people recover lost cargo, and someone will do the same for me, Heart. That's the essence of the bridge link grade. Most of us will never be legends like you, no shame in that. But if we work together and make connections, well, we can at least make the world a better place, and that's where the bridge links come in. Together, we can accomplish so much more than we ever could on our own. A good bridge links grade will only make it all work better. And last one from Benjamin Hancock of the Distribution Center. You taking care of BB? How you doing, Sam? And how's your BB? Me? I'm a bit worried. That's why I'm writing you, actually. Sweat drop. You know, I used to have a BB of my own back in the day. I'd jack it in whenever I went out on a run. Standard procedure and all that. The thing is, and this is just between you and me, I started to care about my BB. Yeah, I know. I went to all the briefings. It's just equipment. Don't empathize. Don't get attached. Well, easier said than done, especially when it gives me a like. A piece of equipment can't do that, right? Equipment doesn't like being rocked either, or getting soothed by the sight of a spinning Odra deck. Check your tips if you're not sure how to do stuff like that. My BB loved it when I took us swimming. Then we'd just float on the water, but it got real scared if we dove in or went under, Heart. Like a tool would give a shit about any of that. I bet your BB's the same, right? Reacts to things in ways that can't be explained away. Man, I miss those days with the little guy. Thumbs up. You'll take good care of your BB, won't you, Sam? That's what I'm saying. I know you will. Alright, we'll save the interviews for later. But let me get rid of all these tips, tricks, and more quickly. There you go. Alright, let's do the great delivery then. We're all prepped up, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's get on out of here. Jacking on in.
That's it, Lisa. Don't be shy. like we used to. Come on. Keep up.
Fucking hate shit.
Sorry. Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday. It's also the anniversary of when we first met.
Alright. Let's get on out there.
Have a pleasant journey.
Charge up before we go.
Weapons beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Make sure we're still on the right track. Let me remake all these because I have a ton of lines everywhere. Go across the bridge. Probably meet that post box, and then we'll just try and kind of beeline it, really.
Clear. Weapons
Let's go!
will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Now, if I know the Death Stranding community, I know one thing's for sure. That there's gonna be a pile of fucking bikes right here.
What can't you do?
BTs, huh? Now, why don't we get off here and sneakily do this? And test out these hermetic grenades that we have. Ya yeet.
Sam, we're seeing major fluctuations in the local chiral density. Wait, you just took out a BT, didn't you? Fine work, Sam. Fine work.
I actually believe that this area used to be way more mountainous. I don't remember it being this soft here. I wonder if they shaped the landscape a little bit. Two for one special. because about right where I parked was usually a big old mountain where a bike couldn't get through. So usually there were a ton of bikes that were stored there because this would be a natural point to leave the bike off. See, just give me some grenades and I can do anything. See, yep, still kind of going along where I can. Oops. I'll go here and drop this. So, don't need that. I will bring out the other one. I only have 5 grenades left. 4 grenades left. Pick up this data chip, memory chip, whatever. Kind of lost my line here. Going for it. There you go, no more BTs. Nice. And my reverse trike that I left out in the rain is almost ruined, yeah. Sounds about right. Sorry, music, I just wanted to reorder my cargo here. It's looking a little unbalanced. I kind of came at this at a different angle than I usually do. I usually have to go down those mountains, and I should pay attention where I'm running. Yeah, I usually have to go down these mountains, though. Computer's struggling a little bit. It's upset.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter-Bridges.
I'll turn in this order and then I'll see if I can do something a little bit about that. Alright. Let's deliver the requested cargo. All the sperm and eggs, the medicine packs, and the anti-BT weapons.
Sent to do the work of a team, you and your 2 feet to fill all them boots. Cargo's in perfect condition. I won't lie, that's some feat.
Long trek, that one. They couldn't give me 3? That's bullshit. I need my rewards. Oh, give me 10. Oh, you couldn't give me 10. Yeah. Now, an elite handler. The reputation you're building is modest but growing. I can now carry more cargo.
So you here to usher us into a new Chiral age or some shit?
Sort of.
Yeah. That cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever and a day for this.
Alright, Port Knot City is in the UCA. A bunch of more interviews. That guy's upset up there. He doesn't like that mailbox. Alright, we can use all the player structures now.
Where'd you get that? That little guy. Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. But the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
My little brother. So, what? He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was there with him at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That right. So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? Okay. Been a long time coming, I suppose. You take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition. With you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon.
Ooh, more
Can't
gifts.
think of anyone who could use it more.
Oh, more of my blood and my stuff? Yeah, thanks. More or less stuff that belonged to me already. That you stole. I gotta stand up.
Sam, you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the grid. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them. Make us whole again.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. We got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Fragile Express?
That's the one. I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some of the supplies you brought us. I'll bet the folks in Lake Knot will be tickled pink to see someone come into port. Been a while, I expect. Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center. Don't worry, Port Knot never gets the rain. Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that isn't foreboding at all. Good night, Sam.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Mail received from Victor Brank. Let's do that. All right now. Victor Frank from, well, we just talked to him. About my brother. Ever since you told me about my brother, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. I would want to make one thing clear though. I don't blame you for what happened. Igor wouldn't either. I know that. It's weird though. We weren't all that close, and back when he was arrived, I'd go weeks without thinking about him. But now, well, ain't that the way these things go? Always go? Thinking emoji. you still got that little keepsake of his? Sounds kind of stupid, but I've started thinking of it as his alter ego or something. You know, it was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his little favorite toy does, it almost feels like it would make up for. It almost feels like it would make up for it, at least a little. You showed a little guy the sights now, you hear? Lord knows I'll never get to see him. Alright, shit. I swallowed wrong, so now my throat hurts, so I'm sorry if I'm coughing a lot suddenly. Terrible streamer, I know. Alright. Let's get ready for another expedition. And also, while that's going on, I might close some tabs and such. Because game is a little upsetty about its status right now. See anything else I got going? Close that. Yeah. Maybe that'll help. Hey! Hey, you be quiet. My foot. Alright. Alright. Continue on with showering. Well, not showering, but, well, I guess kind of showering. Alright, check on BB. Poke.
You okay?
And put on our hat. And drink our energy drinks. All right. I think we're ready to head on out. Let's read an interview or two just so we can say we did. Oh yeah, the memory chip. Yeah, I need to turn that one in. Alright. Chiral network experience between Central and Capital from Die Hard Men about a year and some months ago. Madam President, this will be your new office for today. The recollection of your official residence has also been completed, and the entire medical team has been brought along as well. Rest assured that the information regarding this move has only been shared on a need-to-know basis only. I understand that following the loss of New York, you wish to direct the reconstruction efforts from Central Knot City, but in the light of recent separatist activity on the eastern seaboard, we no longer consider it safe. We will see to it that people continue to believe that you are in Central and Bridges HQ will operate as normal. As per your orders, the network research teams and delivery systems management has all been covertly transferred here to Capital Knot City. We are doing our utmost to expedite testing of the chiral network link between Central and Capital while not neglecting your immediate medical needs, of course. This will be our base of operations for the next stage in the fight to rebuild America. We'll do all of Die Hardman's. Part 2. Madam President, I'm happy to report that the trial run was a success. The connection between Central and Capital was established without no incident, no chiral spikes or other irregularities. The Cupids functioned within acceptable parameters as well. There's still a lot of work to do. Chiral holograms, printing, and data recovery have yet to be proven viable, but the confirmation that data can be sent via the chiral network is a huge step forward for the UCA. Our next step will be to use Cupids to establish connections with the other cities. Preparations for the second expedition are already underway. We're trying to track Sam down, but as soon as he's back with us, he'll be given his new command. Mules and local porters about 2 years ago. When people hear mules, they think junkies driven crazy by a desire to steal supplies when we just so desperately need to survive. Lucky for us, not all couriers are predisposed with this condition. Not all mules, in fact. They were professionals once, and some still are. Some even complete proper deliveries from time to time. Fragile Express has been known to use them, along with those independent porters. For those at risk of losing it, they say the only way to starve off the syndrome is to join a distro organization with strong leadership and support to help you keep you on the straight and narrow. Or you can strike it out on your own, but that's no easy path. There's a reason guys who run solo have a reputation for being bulletproof. Likes secrete oxytocin. Die Hardman 4 years ago. Before the Stranding, the whole world was connected. There were networks, social networks, we called them, that people used to communicate all the time. They shared all sort of stuff through them. A random thought, a pretty picture, a home movie, you name it. And if you liked something that someone else had uploaded, you'd let them know by giving them, a like. Sounds weird, I know, but that's the truth. Eventually, someone ran tests on the uses of these networks and discovered that receiving a like triggered a rush of oxytocin. The theory is that it stemmed from a sense of being acknowledged. Even though you couldn't see the person you were interacting with, it still felt like that they were accepting you, praising you, and who wouldn't like that? It's the same process at the heart of the mule phenomenon. It's believed that an overdependence on the oxytocin rush provided by these kinds of interactions is a favorite in porters going rogue. With this in mind, it wouldn't be wrong to characterize mules as oxytocin addicts. In essence, they're social animals at the mercy of validation. Alright, still, there's some stuff from Hartman, so, you know, that's gonna be a long read. But let's get on out there. Oh, we're jacking in.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go.
It's interesting, but alright, let's head for the harbor. No orders to do, it's already on the boat and everything.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Hey, so that guy that said that you never get the rain, you want to talk about this or something? There's crabs out here.
particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unvowed. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? Oh, but don't worry. I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance. She's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death. You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
This is our first real BT fight.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
Yeah, I need. Where'd it go? Where'd you go, home skillet? Scared? No, he's not scared. The goop is bad. It's not necessarily bad, but it's bad enough. up a little bit on that one, but that's okay. Oh, he's taking cover now. He is scared. I say as he comes towards me. Fuck you. You know, I never tested this, but I can test it now. Can my piss kill you? No. Okay, cool. Just checking. Fuck you. Oh! And your dumb little mask. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. I did it. Yay. All right.
Incredible. Simply incredible. For the first
There's
time
a
in history,
bunch of stuff
a human
around.
being has defeated a BT. Were you not a repatriate, I doubt it would have been possible. Not only does contact with your fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as your car is rejected by the beach, your blood can be used to expel BTs from our world and return them to the other side. You've given us hope, Sam. Perhaps we may yet be saved.
Be proud, my friend. Amelie's still waiting for you in the west. Head to your boat. It's ready. Get those supplies to Lake Knot City. We're just getting started.
I'm just gonna collect all the free stuff that I would have been given if I explored a little bit more in the fight. Ooh, a little memory chip there. I don't know if that was there my first time here. I'm gonna go grab it. Nice.
There we go.
Alright, let's all go deposit this stuff. I definitely don't need this many blood bags or hermetic grenades.
Good morning, Sam Ames. All clear. Safe travels, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, I can actually do these now. Alright. Interesting. No orders for Sam. Okay. Well, let's share that memory chip data that I got.
You picked this up for me? You shouldn't have. Really.
I say, I don't know what I did to deserve such kindness.
There you go, guys.
Thank you for your contribution.
Let's donate some of these things that I got. Let's see, any blood bags that aren't in my inventory, or not in my inventory, but in my, attached to me, I don't really need. I definitely don't need these many grenades. I think I'll keep 10 on me. Alright, 15 since there's one attached to me already. There's 2 on in there, that's all good. Alright. All that can be donated, someone else can have that. Alright. And now we can... Pretty sure my mission is to, yeah, head for the harbor. So let's go actually head for the harbor this time.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant safe travels.
Oh, is there a ladder, huh? Huh?
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam?
Yeah.
Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering.
That's fine.
It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you were close to finishing a run. My advice, put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends. It's your call.
Oh, I can't actually just not go on the boat right now. Huh, alright. I might just do that then. But I want to check out why is there this ladder here, huh? Why is there a ladder here, huh? I'm interested. I want to know. So I'm gonna use the I'm gonna use one of my ladders. Yeah, I know there's a ladder detected. I want to know why there's a ladder detected. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is there something up here? No? Just someone just has a ladder up here. All right, an unimportant ladder. Interesting. I agree. Ladder? I barely know her. You don't deserve to exist here, ladder.
That's a long one.
And I can't take my ladder back either. I'm gonna dismantle this ladder. This ladder doesn't deserve to exist anymore. Alright. Thinking. Ranked nightmares? What the fuck is that mean? Okay, cool. I think I'm actually gonna go on the boat right now. We're gonna make a little bit more progress, and then we're gonna come back to this area. Little bit more progress, then we're gonna backtrack.
Snack?
Probably should, actually. You used a lot of blood.
You came through then.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
I just wish things were different, all right? Here's all right. Don't worry, she still floats. Come on, we're the only cargo left.
Episode 3, Fragile. Thanks, Nico. Thanks for the hat. You were there when I got that hat. Now we're on a boat.
We should get there tomorrow. I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go. Listen, I have something to ask of you. It has to do with that asshole, Higgs.
Or Eepy.
Sam. Do you remember?
Do you remember?
It's almost time to go, Sam. I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Poor Mom. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway. And then you can do the rest by yourself. Better now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me. We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here?
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
So, does that mean she's dead? Because as long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go to your beach as you please. So does that mean that she doesn't have a body to return to? Or maybe it's just one of those accidental, like we accidentally slip into the beach a few times. We already have. I wonder. Things to think about. things that make you go,
I don't know how you sleep. Need a pick-me-up? Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go. This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you.
Thank
the
you.
dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
And all of our gear. Let me sort this out. Also, yeah, by the way, take a look at our new map! Wow! Look at all this shit! Ooh, mountains. This is right here. Right here is where I left the game off last time. I was in this area doing stuff. Actually, it was more of like this area. There you go. So yeah, really deep into the game. We're gonna... Oh, it's good to be back. It's a lot of walking. It's a lot of walking. A lot of walking, a lot of driving.
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Alright, cool. Let me auto-arrange the cargo. There we go. Everything all nice and secured. Let's go. Lost cargo. It's here. It's literally right here. What do you mean lost cargo? Oh. Little data chip.
There we go.
I won't take the medals. I don't need the medals right now. Look at all this lost cargo in quotes. It's literally just right outside. Easy likes though. We take those. Lake Knot City. Officially finally here.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, first of all, let's deliver all this lost cargo, whatever. Tar samples, ordnance, tools, emergency gas, fuel, and machine parts.
Hey man, how's it going? Guys like you make me proud to be part of Bridges. Thank you, Sam.
Just a little bit of extra connection.
Until the next delivery, then. Stay safe. Good work.
And let's go ahead and deliver all of the sperm and eggs, the medicine packs, and the anti-BT weapons that we originally came here to deliver.
Welcome, welcome. We were watching your boat move away. I hate to be a hard ass, but I've got to ask. Everything you're transporting above board? Nothing dangerous or illicit? I'm sure they checked you on the way in, but I'm gonna have to take a second look. All clear. Not picking up anything unusual. Cargo looks great too. Been a while since we got some of this stuff.
Ceramics can now be used, and obviously things are going to start taking ceramics as well. Level 1, level 2, almost level 3.
Sorry for the hassle. Can't be too careful these days. Oh, we heard you were carrying a Cupid. That right? You're clear to link us up.
Our nice beginning area. Lake Knot City has officially joined the UCA. And we got smoke emitting decoy cargo, which I will never use. More interview. And now they're connected to the chiral network so we can see all the other player structures and all that.
So we're finally on the network. Long time coming.
William Lake.
Capital Knot City will get everything. If all this info sharing makes everyone safer, I'm all for it. You can bet I'm not the only one here who feels that way. I suppose it was better when Bridges 1 first came this way. At least I don't remember terrorists and BTs making our lives difficult back then. Well, be careful out there. The world's not what it used to be. And thank you.
Finally made it past ground zero, Sam. Congratulations. And thank you. It'll only get harder from here, though. When we first came through, it was different. Peaceful. The 3 cities out there, Lake, Middle, and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all 3 and kept supplies moving and people connected. But that all changed a year ago, when the Separatists carried out their attacks. One took out Middle Knot City. They detonated nukes from the old days. Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating. Bridges doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since Bridges 1 first went west. The destruction of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like Amelie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front. But even if they don't like dealing with most people, they got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them?
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose? I can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time heals some wounds, but not hers. The work ahead won't be simple or easy, but it needs doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Back at the beach.
Here.
For me?
It's called a keeper. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you? This must be very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
It is special. I made it for you.
I'll treasure it, Sam. Something to eat?
Why are you here?
Ask your boss man.
No. I mean, why are you here?
Got a delivery for Porter. You're gonna need this on the road ahead. This will ID you as an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond. Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it. We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up. Me, the Express, our reputation, all of it.
And now you want to fuck him back. On your own.
I'm not on my own. The cave, Port Knot City, next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in Void Out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. I can't conjure up BTs the way Higgs can, but I can go after him, chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand. I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
You all right?
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry. You're going to Edge Knot City, right? Place is full of terrorists. But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Higgs sooner or later.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists. It's not what I do.
What if we did it together? I could use my power to help you. We don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side. I could send you across my beach. To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. Any place connected to the chiral network.
What do you expect in return?
I expect you to think it over. Here. Call it an incentive. And call me if you need me. This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
Now we can fucking teleport, baby! And we got some cool new things. We can start eating cryptobiotes. Even though we already have liquid versions of them, now we can eat them physical. Oh, look, I'm so happy. And of course, we got a figurine of the big old battle that we just had. That'll go on our wall in a few. But yeah, now anywhere that we have been to and is in the chiral network, we can just kind of teleport to. Want to go back to the other region? Hell yeah, we can. We can go anywhere. Any big area, I should say. We can't go to what's-his-face's right here or the wind farm, god damn it. But any big area we can just kind of jump to. It's really nice. So, actually, now, Walrus, hello! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to Death Stranding. Yeah. But this is now going to be the time that we do a backtracking. A lot of backtracking. So all the current cargo that we have is going to be placed in the facilities lock, and we need to rebuild all of it because we can't take it through the teleport. But that's fine because a lot of places have a lot of stuff. Just went out here, so here until I get back to work. Hey, well, thanks for joining. Apparently, we're having problems in Canada as well. So sounds like a pretty widespread storm, maybe. But let's go ahead and jump back to Port Knot City and see what we can get done there.
Take the plunge?
Yes, we are. First teleport ever.
The only things you can bring with you is yourself. And maybe a few other trinkets that are really important to you. Okay, close your eyes. Picture your destination. Hold it in your mind.
Now we're here.
Sam, the cargo you brought back from that decommissioned factory contained records of the facility's use. And while it was indeed officially abandoned, they seem to indicate that it was later repurposed. To what end and by who? We don't yet know. It may or may not be connected to the mules. The investigation continues. Head back to the capital.
Oh, sorry. Just said her to go to order.
We need to get to the bottom of this, for all our sakes.
Yeah, I know it's you, Britt. Fucking my mind just went blank for some reason. Anyways, we need to get our daily stuff done. Well, now it's not daily anymore because we're teleporting. So it's our daily average teleport. No, I don't know. It's getting confusing. It's not every new feature that we get just gets more and more confusing. Yeah, slow him now. Yeah, I didn't know that part. Granted, didn't know that part. Also, yep, we can eat these crypto biotes now. We don't really need to for any reason. I think maybe other than to make number 2 grenades, but I don't know. I'll probably eat these every once in a while. Munch. Crunch. Alright. Got a hat on, drinks. Alright, cool. Alright. Shower and everything. Get back to playing this. It's a good game. It's a good game. I'm doing the director's cut now. So that's why I'm doing a whole reset. Director's cut adds a bunch of things. So I decided to cancel the old playthrough and restart on the new game. That was, I don't remember, I was sitting, standing now. Played a bit already, then shit happened, so I've been gaming other than mobile games for a while. Oh, that sucks, I'm sorry. Terrible. Reduced to mobile games, ugh. Book.
You okay?
Alright, I think that was everything. Alright, then a lot of reading that I got to do later at some point, but only play the good ones? Yeah, well, you're reaching there. Yeah, see, I agree with Sam. There is no good ones. Alright, let's get out there. Get out there and start delivering. Oh, we're jacking in. Alright. I need to fabricate a lot of equipment.
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo. Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
I'll never use it. I don't like it. But the things that I need, I would like 2 letters. I would like a climbing anchor, a PCC, container repair splay. I have 2 blood bags on me already, so that's good. I need some boot. Technically, yes, but near reincarnation and octopath are pretty bearable. You keep me entertained, I don't feel forced. Well, that's good. Never heard of near reincarnation. Might have to look into that. And I would like two grenades and a maser gun. Thank you. Give me all of those. And throw all of it on my back. And then sort it out. There we go. Do I have stuff in my private locker? Oh, I do. Or bread bags. Nice. Alright. And fine, I'll go to the firing range to get rid of the fucking notification. I'm gonna lose it if I see it anymore. You know, I was thinking about ending at 2 hours because I don't know, something about my PC it's not liking encoding right now. But it seems to have kind of calmed down. So I might just keep going. Yes, I know these. I don't care. These don't give me anything, or at least as far as I don't know. As far as I know, they don't give me anything, so I'll just leave and stop giving me notifications I don't care about. Alright, I will tell you one thing, though. I do need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. It'll be a quick AFK, so yeah. I'll be right back. Thank you all for watching. Maybe y'all should get up, stretch, get a drink of water, go to the bathroom yourselves, get some food, some snacks, some schnackums. I'll be right back. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in a few. Okay, I am back. I'll have to quick AFK. And alright. So we have a bunch of standard orders that I'm not gonna worry too much about, because standard orders just raise, they're just side quests that aren't even really that required. These are the ones that like you go through at the end of the game and get 100% with and all that. So let's see. I want to do... God, I don't know. Well, I want to do this one, the Loons fan one. I know that. I want to... Yeah, I do. I want to do the wind farm one as well. And I want to do the precision medical instruments as well. All right. I already made everything that I would want. Just throw it all on the back. Jesus Christ. All right, let's optimize that a little bit. There you go. I said I can hold 2 more? 2 more blood bags? Oh, I can. Okay. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Alright. I'll maybe make some more later. But, alright. Let's go!
Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels. Good morning, Sam.
Alright, so what... First thing I want to do... Oh, the fucking musician. I forgot about that. I need to go to them. Bitch. Bitch, 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 bitch. Fucking musicians are bitches. But yeah, I need to... I guess I'll take the route that I took. Hopefully the BTs aren't, like, really there anymore. And then maybe I'll use, like, some of these climbing anchors and stuff to get, like, up there. Alright, Boots, don't fail me now.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I already see the BT strands. Oh, I don't want to deal with them. I have grenades, but that doesn't make me want to deal with them anymore. Maybe I'll rethink my fucking strategy here. Maybe, here, hold on. Maybe I'll just go for it right now. Go across here and just go straight there. Maybe, I'll see if I can do that. Port Knot City, not going there. We're going to Musician right now. There's not even a guarantee that they'll open up either. It's a little sad. This is a risky maneuver I'm doing right now. Oh, cool. Timefall, that's just fucking gorgeous. Alright, first ladder. Dude, not a ladder required for here, but you know what? I'll use it just to make you happy. Thanks, my dude. Oh my god, this is way shittier than I thought. Oh no. Oh my god, this is way shittier than I thought. Ooh, careful, Sam. Careful, Samuel. I'm holding on for dear life here. Distribution center. God, I don't know if I'm going there or not. Well, not yet, at least. No, I'm making this simpler on myself. I don't think I can make that. I need to go through the pass first. So when I go through the pass, I'll double back and go do the musician. I killed a lot of BTs in this area, so I think I should be good. Alright. Got through the BT area at least. Whoa, Sam, why? I don't know why you did that, Sam.
Sorry about that, BB.
You should be. Oh my god. Yes, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Be quiet.
Someone's happy.
Alright, jeez. This bitch better fucking open up now. And since I just took a goddamn huge fall, I'm gonna use some of that cargo container spray that I had. I'm gonna need more ladders. Please just open up. Be really rad if you could. Oh, they did. Oh, thank God. Alright.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Hello. Alright, you got an order for me. Where you want it to go? Oh, fuck. Sheet music. That's in the river. You're fucking fine. I'll get it for you. Yeah. Make the cargo fit a little bit better.
Order assigned.
Let's go.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
There's only so many places it can be, right? Yeah, see, there you go. There's some of it. Jesus Christ, dude, why? Why do you have so much? Go get the other one, but fuck, dude. Why do you have so much goddamn sheet music? And why is it in such a big cargo container? Ain't that time fall resistant, huh? Please don't be deep. Oh, it's deep, isn't it? It's really deep. It's deep as dicks, man. Oh, I don't have ladders! I have an idea. This was a genius idea. Someone's had a tight rope across. No. I have no idea if that was better than just walking across. I have no clue, but I'm not gonna find out. Hi Uber, how's it going? Thanks for coming back to the stream again. Too close, what do you mean? That was fucking not close enough. I had a great idea. Just don't jump off of a fucking cliff again, Sam. Oh yeah, you missed that, Uber. That might be a clip that you want to go back for. A little bit of a jumping off of a cliff action. Come on, there you go, up the cliff. More literal pointless bridges? Yep, always, they're always around. We'd like to see you fall. It wasn't that far behind, so you could probably find it real easily. It was me trying to get to this this little rope here, because some fuckhead threw it backwards and didn't throw it back like they're supposed to. Oh yeah, in game 2, I guess. Wow, I see how it is. Alright. Pretty simple delivery, but still took a lot of my time. And all of my ladders. I might have to start carrying 3 ladders. Actually, I'm gonna take a seep from my, whoa, careful now. No. I actually want to take a seep from my canteen. I said take a sip from the canteen, Sam. Listen to me.
Cargo verified.
Thank you. Alright, musician, here is your requested cargo of your old sheet music.
Delivering cargo.
Oh shit. You sent Bridges?
Yes.
For real? Oh fuck me. What am I gonna do with all this? Good problem to have, but still.
Hey, level 1. Hey, level 2. Oh, almost level 3. How do I find moments in this game? All the footage looks the same. Well, yeah. That's a problem. That's an average problem. Almost to 30 miscellaneous.
The network's been working out pretty good for me, so... Okay, let's do it.
Hey, welcome to the UCA.
Or whatever.
Whee! Put your hands up. Woo! That little area, of space will really help. Musician has joined the UCA. It's gonna get much easier to get up here now, anytime that I need to.
So this is it, huh?
Yeah.
Don't really feel any different. I guess I'm part of something bigger now.
You are.
Well, I should get back to searching for some new shit to listen to. Always something good out there. Hey Sam, you the musical type? Got a harmonica here with your name on it.
Oh.
Traveling man's instrument. You can play
Please tell me I get a harmonica.
Take it. Let your soul sing.
Please tell me I get a harmonica. I got a harmonica! Oh, hell yeah! Nice.
Seriously though, it's an honor. Sam Bridges. Damn.
Sam, why? Yeah, that's a good clip.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Of course you want more shit. What do you want? Oh, not that. BB was not happy. No, but now we get to do more fucking deliveries. Early 21st century rock albums to the distribution center. And original recordings of classic songs to Capital Knot. Alright. I ain't coming up here, so it ain't gonna be easy. Alright, and plus you got a chiral printer now, so I can fucking finally get back my ladders. Give me my ladders back. And apparently, since I can carry 4 blood bags, I want more blood bags. Give me all that. Early 21st century rock albums, yep. Thankfully, they're small. And don't weigh that much. Hell, the shit that I made is more in my way than anything. God, look at all that delivery shit. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. I'm fucking leaving here with more shit than coming with. But is it color chiral printer? I don't know. So, can I use it now, or? Harmonica. An instrument beloved by musicians anywhere. Use 5 when resting to play a soul-soothing melody. You might find it difficult at first, but persevere and you'll be blowing away like a pro. BB's gonna love it. Alright, cool. So, I'll do that later. Smash Mouth. I think it's 1 word. Don't get washed away, yep. Someone's pissing here? We pissing? We're pissing here? Alright. Oh, no, don't dismantle it. Don't dismantle the piss spot. If we're pissing here, I'll piss here. Aw, you can't fucking piss here. That must have been a bugged spot then. Be blowing like a pro, huh? Yeah, apparently we'll be blowing like a pro. Someone built a whole ass bridge here. Good, that's nice. No, here's the pissin' spot. There we go. Oh, come on. This is a designated pissin' spot. This game sucks. I don't know. Maybe we're too close. I don't know what's first then, the pissin' spot or the bridge. I don't know. I don't know how the pissin' mechanic works. Yeah, we can. It's just that the game mechanics don't want me to. What people asked, that's what you I don't know. I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Alright. Let's keep going though. Gotta hide the game and Orby ass or Sam will beat this shit. Down with the game mechanics. Let our male characters piss where they please. Down with the pissiarchy. Alright. Clear up all my lines. My bike's still available, yup. I'm also a side pitcher. Free the P. Free the P. Free the P. New movement on Twitch. Here's my bike. I want that on a t-shirt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Sam the PMI t-shirt. Have you seen Sam? Hell yeah. I'll take that. A little bit of a BT area, but we're just grabbing the bike and going. Alright. We need to go save this thing, so we need to go to the distribution center. And plus we need to offload all of this cargo that I have. Whoa, hey, a little bit of lag there. Yeah, my computer's upset for some reason. I don't know why. It's very upset. It doesn't wanna run right now. Don't judge me. No judgment here. We are all for pissing on t-shirts. This thing's about to fall apart. Alright, let's deliver all of the lost cargo, medical supplies, and disc-based media.
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam?
You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me.
A little bit of damage because of a fucking fall that was not my fault. I'm not gonna get level 5 from that, but I might get level 5 from all the delivery. But we're getting level 30 with miscellaneous. I'm a master handler. Carry on with your work to earn further accolades. I will. I can now receive more likes. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access.
Let's share the memory chip data that we got as well.
What a wonderful gift. Thank you, Sam.
Overdue for a cutscene? We're overdue for some reading, if that's what you're thinking. But no, we are in backtracking territory right now, so we are free of cutscenes. And then we're gonna deliver some of the early 21st century rock albums.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
Come on, give me level 5 for this. Level 5 connection level. Just hand it to me. Sounds like rock and or roll. Nah, I'm not gonna get it. Ah! That consumes my greatest childhood memories. Cargo condition's almost up to 10. That'd be nice. I don't remember what that upgrades.
Bye, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Alright. Now, let me remember, do I have... And I do have ones going to the wind farm, alright.
Further information.
Anything going to the wind farm? Wind farm right now. No? Alright. Wind farm? Not the wind farm. We need to do this one again soon. Soon, but not right now. Alright, nothing going to the wind farm, so I will not be picking up any orders right now. Alright, anything going here? You going to the wind farm? No, you're not going to the wind farm. Alright. We need the extra manpower to harvest all that wind they've been growing. It's true. Need extra people named Wind only. The last name needs to be Wind. It's good though, did it? No, it always gives me trouble, I know that. God, I need to put you in the... It's next to place on cargo, but I don't want to. No, I want to put this in storage. I don't remember how to do that. Open up the cargo menu. I don't think so. Just want to make sure. Nope. I think if I enter my private room, I can, but I don't want to do that right now. I got shit to do. Actually, what's my stamina looking like? My stamina's kind of looking a little burnt, but we can continue. Yeah, all right. Once we come back from this run, we will we'll use the private room. Mankind's greatest mistake was attempting to harvest wind that could never be caught. We'll always be chasing waterfalls. I mean windfalls. Alright, just go in and into the forest and back, you know, my greatest fear. The forest. Alright, walking this one out. Let's go.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone place a climbing rope here? Why? I'm interested now. I'm going up on this rock. Because I can. One of our internets is being weird. Yep, it is. I'm having some problem with my encoding. I don't know why. I don't know why it's being odd. I might end soon because of that. Honestly. And I've decided that there's nothing up here, so I'm going back down. Don't you dare jump off, Sam! Yeah, it is definitely my problem. I might after all my backtracking, I might end it for today and keep more of the story for later on. All right, thanks random person for that sightseeing trip. I don't know why my encoding's being weird right now though. To be fair, it's because I need to upgrade my PC. Oh yeah, forcing 1080p is because forcing 1080p is because Twitch hates me, and anyone that isn't a partner can't, you know, change their things. So because I'm not a person that can receive money yet, I'm a little bitch and not allowed to use the good fun settings.
Have a pleasant journey.
Oh, wind, I forgot about wind.
There we go.
Oh, and water. Wind, fire, water, earth. Connect my PC after moved back in with my mom. Ah, well, good luck with that. I'm sure that will not be fun on its own. Why is there musician stuff out here? Hopefully it's just timefall out here and rain, no BTs, but I'm sure I'm not gonna be that lucky. Yup, they really are. That's the same arch that we saw the first time we came here. my ladder's still here. Cool, I'm gonna use that. Oh, that's a rope, actually. Need to take a sip of their canteen. Oh, cool, BTs. Yep, we're gonna be BT killing. Alright. Another trip through the forest. This time I got grenades, though. And not just the piss ones. Take a drink from the canteen, Sam. Thank you. Alright. We got this. Now, I'm actually going to strategically use this bridge because it should go over any BTs that are on the ground. It might be a threefer? Threefer, maybe? No? Alright, gotta hit him again. Stop it, you're done for, kiddo. I fucked it, I fucked it, I fucked it, I fucked it, I fucked it. No, don't do this to me! I'm so much cargo now! You're an asshole! I fucking hate you! Fuck you, whale! You suck it, you're dumb, and you're the worst aquatic animal. Fuck, some of it's destroyed. Hold on. Don't hurt me. Stop it. You fucking stay away from me. Get out of here.
Sam, it looks like one of your containers has been compromised.
Yeah, no shit.
No need to panic. So long as you don't drop it, the contents shouldn't sustain any damage. And if the cargo itself is okay, then your eval won't be affected. Just take a little extra care from here on out, and you'll be fine. Good luck.
Alright. Shit. I'm gonna put a little spray on it. Where'd my spray go? Alright, I don't have any spray. I thought I did, but I didn't. Just no bumps. God damn it, I hate the fucking forest. I hate the forest, I hate the forest, I hate the forest.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
That you said? Everything alright?
No, everything's not alright. I'm pretty sure some of your cargo's destroyed. Take your fucking cargo in your shitty... No, it's not your cargo. Just take your cargo. Be happy about it.
Delivering cargo.
Hey, thanks for coming. Yeah, it's a little dinged up, but I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Ah! Damn it. Ah, I had that all the way from there. That makes sense. I fucking fell so many times in between here and there. Plus the BT fight, yeah. Ugh. My good name, it's gonna give me an A, isn't it? No! Didn't even get a decent amount of likes. Fucking forest. Fucking wind farm.
Don't let me keep you.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
What do you want? Oh my god. Look at all of this shit. That you want delivered. What else do you want from me? Alright, well, I think for now I will sit here and I will fucking wrong button. I think we will sign off here for today. The only mailman in the country? Yes. But I think for now we'll call it here for today. Hopefully my computer is a little hopefully my computer is a little happier next time, but either way, thank you all for watching. Thanks for coming in, Uber and Sloan, Nico and Panda. Thank you all for watching. Really means a lot to me. You should have had the main character played by Wayne Knight instead. I don't know. I think I like Norman Reedus. I like Norman Reedus as a main character. It's pretty cool. But all right. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. Make sure you have a good one. Prefer the term courier. Courier. Courier is pretty cool. I do like that name. Courier. Huh. All right. But anyway, all right. Good day, night, afternoon, whatever time zone you're. Make sure you have a good one. I'll see you next time. I'll let the stream catch up because I don't think you guys join in for forever. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's always glad to see you around. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.